Hi everyone, this is Delusional. I just wanted to show you guys the guts of the Ultra Arcade. It's kind of long overdue. Main thing I'm going to focus on right now is going to be, I've had a lot of emails about how I connected my LEDs and how I powered everything. Right now I just have a case in here. I have it sideways. It's just easier to fit in there because the coin doors, the boxes are just so big that it kind of sticks out. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop off the back cover, put that on the side there, and this is the inside of my machine. And what I did was, you can see right there, I'm going to zoom in right here, I took this connector from the power supply. Again, the yellow is 12 volts, the red is 5 volts, and the black is just ground. And I just wired it basically to go into this connector here. You can get that connector at zoxide.com. It's xoxide.com or anywhere else. But it's basically a built-in breakout box that has like a bracket, and you just screw the bracket in. And then on the back of your machine, you'll have Molex connectors sticking out there, and you can just plug stuff into it. It's really useful. I did it just to be consistent and neat. But you could always just remove one of the metal brackets and just put the wire right through there. Because again, you're going to have this closed up, and no one's really going to see it. So. Anyway, so that's what I did. I'm going to show you the connector here. Let's see. Okay, there's the connector. See, that's basically what I plug in the back of the machine. And again, yellow is plus 12, red is plus 5, and the black is ground. And I also went a little crazy here, and I started numbering everything so that if I ever disconnect it, I can just put it back together. They're just really quick disconnects here that I put together. So anyway, this is actually powering my LED lights for the coins. It's actually powering the lights for the coin doors, and it's powering the the Nova Matrix marquee that I have on top to light up my marquee. I don't use a fluorescent light. It was just easier doing it this way. You just simply connect it to a yellow wire and black wire, you know, for the plus 12 and the ground. So what I did was, if you look inside here, once it connects from there, it actually goes up. I just have it wired to go right to the panel there. That's the back of it with my USB stuff and PS2 stuff sticking out, and you can see just the power wires going in there. But those power wires are basically connected to that connector there, which goes into the power supply on my machine. So that way when I turn the machine on with one button, everything turns on. The LEDs, the machine, the monitor, and all that stuff. So there it is, and then of course I have them connected here. You can see more connectors that I numbered and put quick disconnects on, so that way if I ever remove the control panel, you know, everything's still connected to my iPack and stuff. So all I do is disconnect the wires, and I have them numbered up, so all I have to do is put the numbers together once I put it back, because it's a jumble of wires there and I don't have to worry about it. So, you know, it's pretty simple. Let's see, what else should I say? Oh, might as well go with this while I'm here. This basically is an outlet that I bought that automatically powers down. It's called the Smart Strip. It's like the best investment that I did. And what it does is you have the main power, or the computer, on the control one, which is blue. And what that does is whatever's on any of these up here will automatically turn on when it detects that the power on the blue control plug is in. So for example, if you turn on the computer and you have the monitor plugged in here and the speakers plugged in here, those will automatically turn on when it detects that that's on. Anything on red that's just there, that's constant power, no matter whether it's on or off, or your computer's on or off, that will always remain on. So I usually plug like a light into that or something if I'm working on something. But anyway, it works great. Then all I have to do is you take the reset switch on your PC, not the reset, I'm sorry, the power button, and you know, I just basically spliced it. You can see the little tape there, and then wired it to outside my PC, and then I took that. Those two wires are still extended. They're going all the way up, and basically I have that up to my power switch, which is on top of my machine. And it's a momentary power switch button. It's something that basically when you touch the two wires, you could even use a micro switch if you want, or a regular arcade button, it'll work. Anything that's just momentary, so when you touch it, it doesn't click down or stay on. It basically just quickly just touches the two contacts together. So I took that, ran it that way, and that's what I did. So that's coming from the PC. So basically when the PC turns on, that'll activate the power strip, that activates the monitor, which is plugged in, and also the speakers. And of course, since the LEDs and all the marquee and everything are connected to the PC's power supply, they turn on as well. Same thing happens when you press the button from outside the machine. It turns off the unit, and basically that shuts everything down. The monitor will stay on for like maybe a second after it realizes, the smart strip will realize that it turns off, and then shut everything down. So it's really cool smart strip. It goes for like between $20 and $30. It was really well worth it. There's no splicing to do or anything. It just works. And there's a little voltage adjuster on the back, so if for whatever reason it doesn't shut off, like a monitor doesn't shut off when you shut off your computer, you can just kind of adjust that. As far as the colors go, the colors green, blue, red, and yellow can be all made depending on what wire you connect to on the back. So I'll quickly lift it up. Okay. Now remember those wires that we had on the back? They were red and they were yellow. For these LEDs here, you want to make them connected to the red, which is plus 5 volts. Plus 5 volts is all you need for these. Anything higher would mess up the resistor, and it would basically just pop your LED. So you want to definitely use plus 5 volts, which is the red on the power supply, and the black, which is ground. So anyway, to get the different colors, for Groovy Game Gear's Electric Iced Tea trackball, you can see there's 4 wires there. There's a red one, which goes to the power, which is plus 5. That will go to the red wire. And then there's 3 additional ones. Now, depending on which wire you connect to the black ground, because all of those are ground, that's the color you get. So if you connect it to the first one, you will get the, I believe it is the blue color. If you connect it to the second one, you get the green color. If you connect it to the third one, you get the red color. Yellow, if you're asking, well, how do you get yellow then? There's only 4 wires total. Well, what you have to start doing after that is combining colors. So if you connect the first one and the third one, you twist those together and then connect that to ground, you'll get, you know, light blue or yellow or white. There's just a whole bunch of different colors. You can get purple even. I have the color codes listed on this video. You can refer to that, or in the description you'll see it as well. So that's basically it. You know, you don't even need an LED whiz. You can just connect the RGBs directly to power, and you will get the color that you want. It'll save you money in the long run if you want to get one later down the line. You don't want to spend the money now or whatever it is. If you do get the LED whiz, I recommend it. I don't have it in this particular machine, but I will probably put it in my other one. That's really good because you can have, you know, thousands of colors, because you know, you can basically do different hues. There's just, you know, 100 shades of red or whatever it is. So there's a lot more control. Plus the software controls everything. So if you wanted to, you know, kind of look really pretty and have all the buttons light up and do different things, you can actually have the trackball pulsate. You can have it turn different colors. It's just kind of really neat. So hopefully this explained how to connect the RGB connector. If you just have one LED that's just one color, you know, like I said, I just explained it before in the back. All you do is connect it to the red for the positive, for plus 5 volts in the power supply, and black for the negative. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, and I'm also at byoac.com, in the arcade forums there, arcadecontrols.com, and I'm Delusional 29 there. So if you ever want to swing by, pop a question, feel free. All right, take care.